I knew you'd show up. If you want to hear what the cards have to say to you about your week, have a seat. I'll tell you. Alright, Pisces friends, it seems like you have made some kind of mistake in the past and you are paying the price for it right now. Well, here's the problem, my friends. You are denying that you are paying a price right now. And here are your cards for this week. Reversed Ace of Pentacles, the Mist, the Flower, the Shadow, the Float, the Maze. Welcome to Mystical and Whimsical, where I do Tarot Tuesday every week. If the following messages resonate with you, consider subscribing so you won't miss any Tarot Tuesday. And let's get back to the reading. Let me clarify the situation here, my friends. The Ace of Pentacles here in reverse is telling me that you may have accepted an offer in the past without properly thinking of what this offer entails. So now, because you've already made up your already chosen to accept this offer, now you have it. So later on, you realize that, you know what, this offer isn't as grandeur as I thought it'd be. It's not as fun as I thought it'd be. But you're afraid to accept, or you're afraid to admit to yourself that you made a mistake. And there's a phrase that goes, you made your bed, now you lie in it. I'm not really sure the exact verbiage of that phrase, but that's the gist of it. And that's exactly what you're doing right now. You feel like you made your bed. In your case, you already chose this offer, whatever it is, and now you have to lie in it. But here's the thing, you can always give back the offer. You can always give it back. You can't refuse it anymore because you've already accepted it, but you can always just drop it. Unless it's a contractual agreement where you sign documents, that's a different thing. But if it's not that kind of, because I can't tell you what to do in that situation if you've already signed a contract. Unfortunately, I don't know how to break a contract like that unless you go to a lawyer and pay a hefty amount of money. But if it's nothing like that, this is just a case of you had a momentary lapse of judgment kind of thing, you can move on from it. You don't have to lie in that bed. You can brush it aside, drop it, or give it back to the person who offered it to you, or whatever it is. Because you lying in this bed that you think you made for yourself, it is holding you back. You have so much promises in your future, and by you not admitting to yourself that you made this mistake and you're just accepting the consequences that are coming your way, caused by this momentary lapse of judgment, you are not able to see past this, and you are not able to see that in your future there are so much better things waiting for you there. Things that won't make you feel like you made a grievous mistake. So this week, my friends, you have to forgive yourself. First of all, you have to admit, right, that whatever knowledge you already have right now, you're still not palpable. Is that the word? When somebody doesn't make mistakes at all. I think it's called palpable. Probably not. Fallible? I think there's a word, fallible. Yeah, when, there's a term for that. I just do not remember it right now. A term that refers to somebody who never makes mistakes. Fallible, fallacy, fallible. But yeah, so you have to admit that, as smart as you are, you're still prone to making mistakes. That does not make you a stupid person. That just makes you a human being. None of us are perfect. So, as smart as you are still capable of making mistakes. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you can forgive yourself, and don't beat yourself up over this mistake, because you're just a human being. So you move on from this mistake, you move on from this feeling of guilt, and then you'll see that you're capable of reaching so much higher, right? And as a result here, right, you will realize that, you will make mistakes, that you are not a perfect being. You're still capable of making mistakes. So with that thought in mind, with that knowing in mind, in the future, you'll be able to make better decisions. Alright, Pisces, if that reading resonated with you, consider subscribing to the channel so you won't miss next week's Tuesday. Tarot Tuesday. Alright, see you, friends.